Hello, everybody. Sorry I haven't been on here in a while. Um, just doing things around the house, and then earlier this week I tested positive for COVID, so I didn't get on with that, with having a head cold and all with it. Hopefully, I can make it through here today. We're going to try to get both Division One and Division Two races in today, as long as I ain't sneezing and having to blow my nose and stuffing. You guys can't understand what I'm saying. So we'll see how this goes. We're going to be at Charlotte here for a double hitter race. So we're going to pick 7 drivers to join the Division Two. 6 drivers to join the Division Two race at Charlotte. So we'll shuffle these cards up and pick 7 drivers to join the Division Two race. They'll be TV drivers, along with last week's winner, the 55 car of Taba Trouble, will be a TV driver. We'll have a 30 car field, and since this is Charlotte, we've added 5 turns to this. So instead of this being a 150-mile race, it'll be a 200-mile race. So we'll have 2 pit stops instead of 1 here at Charlotte. So let's see. First one, 11. So we'll just pick the 11th car from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That'll be Paul Govier. He'll be a TV driver. 55 car from the Division 1 coming down. Let's see who's next. 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That'll be Bobby Castellano. In the 20 car, he'll be a TV driver from Division 2. And Bobby Catalina. Okay. Next one will be the 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Amish Elvis in the 00 car. He'll be joining the Division 2 this weekend. And we need 3 more. 33rd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2. And D. Scott Howard in the 13 will be joining Division 2. He'll be a TV driver. In the 14th car, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Keith Avalon will be racing in Division 2 along with his son, Sam. And 1 more to go. The 30th car. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. J.B. Gorman in the 79 car will be joining the Division 2. And like I say, they'll all be TV drivers. So now we'll put these cards back in there, pal. And we'll get on with qualifying. Excuse me. Okay. Shuffle these up. I got all 43 starting positions here, so if we get to anything above 30, we'll just disregard it and go to the next number and see who that driver will be in that starting position. instead of taking the 31 through 43 out. We'll just skip it. Once we get the top 30 qualified, we'll be done. Okay. Oh, we need to see how many more TV drivers first. So we'll have 11 more TV drivers. So we'll see what starting positions will be TV drivers. The 4th position will be a TV driver. The 34th position will be a TV driver. Again, if somebody that's already a TV driver gets these, then we won't add another one. 31st position will be a TV driver. '20th, the rank 31, so it'll be 20. So we'll take these two out. 20. There's no 42. 28 and 5. And 14. 28, 5, and 14 will be TV drivers. 23rd. Will be no 37, 7, 18, 25th, 9th, 12 setter will be a TV driver. 26 will be a TV driver. That gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. So we only needed 11. So that 26 did. So you got the 4, 20, 28th, 5th, 14th, 23rd, 7th, 18th, 25th, 9th, and the pole sitter all be TV drivers. Excuse me. And again, if a TV driver gets picked for one of those spots, we'll just leave them as a TV driver and won't pick an additional TV driver spot. Give these cards another shuffle. We'll add the 6 cards from Division 2 in here. Shuffle these guys up. Put the drivers in a hat. Mix them up a little bit. And let's see, start qualifying here. The 4th position, which will be a TV driver, is Philip Reynolds. Philip Reynolds will be a TV driver. In the 64 car. Okay, next starting position is the 5th place. Starting 5th is the 99 car, Dunbar Baker. Starting 5th. Starting 25th, I believe that's a TV driver. Yes, it is. TV driver will be ID Gesture, starting 25th. in the 77 car. Okay. Starting 7th, another TV driver. Will be Wayne Bickers in the 72 car. Starting 14th, another TV driver. Randy Pendle, starting 14th, and he'll be a TV driver. Starting 9th, another TV driver. Will be John Wise in the 59 car. Starting 12th will be Arnold Hunter in the 35 car. Starting 21st will be Mary Sharpshooter in the 10 car. Starting 11th will be the 35 of Cravens, Hot Dog Cravens. Starting 22nd be Amish Elvis. He'll be a TV driver since he's coming down from the Division 2. Okay. 15th, Harrison Jessup in the 81 car. Sixth is 9. 30th, shotgun to the field. Will be Wisecracker Will in the 8 car. Shotgun to the field in 30th. 10th is a 4 car of Zoom in the 4 car, starting 10th. Your outside pole sitter, J.B. Gorman from Division 1. Gets the outside pole, will be a TV driver. 26th is last week's winner. The 55 car of Trouble. Be a TV driver since she won last week's race. Starting 6th is Rev Midnight in the 54 car. The 27th Samson in the 19 car. Starting 24th. Bobby Catalino. He'll be a TV driver coming down from Division 1 in the 20 car. Starting 19th. Be Frank Wainscott, 19th in the 00 car. Eighth will be D. Scott Howard, coming down from Division 2. He'll be a TV driver. He'll be 8th, starting 8th. Seventeenth will be Jimmy Superstar, starting 17th in the 33 car. Twenty-ninth. Starting out back, here's that. Sam Avalon in the 95 car. Starting 28th. Will be Paul Govier. He'll be a TV driver coming down from Division 1. Lucky number 13. Dunn Baker will be a TV driver. I didn't notice the number 5 car. See the 28 car. Scovier, he's already a TV driver. See if I skipped anything here. The pole winner, 18th, not yet. 23rd, not yet. Alrighty. 13th is Matt Sharver in the 59 car. Sixteenth be Harrison H in the 45 car. 18th will be a TV driver. The 11 car of Nimley will be 11th and a TV driver. Still don't have a pole sitter yet. 23rd, which will be a TV driver also. Will be the 72 of AJ Carter. Will be a TV driver. Starting third will be Keith Avalon, and he'll be a TV driver. He's coming down from Division 2. Division 1 rather. And the pole sitter, which will be a TV driver, will be Thomas Morgan in the 01. And the last spot, if everything works out right, should be 20th. And that's a TV driver. And that is Doc Soup in the 40 car. And it'll be a 20 turn race. So you're starting on grid. On the pole, 01 Morgan. Outside pole setter, 79 Gorman. Starting third, Keith Avalon. Fourth, 64 Reynolds. Fifth, 99 of Baker. Sixth, 54 Midnight. Seventh, the 72 of Bickers. Eighth, the 13 of Howard. Ninth, the 59 of Wise. 10th, the 4 of Zoom. 11th, the 35 of Cravens. 12th, 35 of Hunter. 13th, the 59 of Shaver. 14th to 27 of Pendle. 15th, 81 of Jessup. 16th, the 45 of Harrison H. 17th, the 33 of Superstar. 11 cars in 18th spot of Nemia. 19th, the 00 of Wainscott. 20th, the 40 of Soup. 21st, the 10 of Sharpshooter. 22nd, the 00 of Elvis. 23rd, 72 of Carter. 24, the 20 car of Castellano. 25th, ID Gesture in the 77. 26th, the 55 of Trouble. 27th, the 19 of Sun. 28th, the 55 of Govier. 29th, the 95 of Sam Avalon. And shotgun to the field, the 8 car Wisecracker Will. So we'll have Morgan bring us here to the green flag. And let's get this race started here at Charlotte. Normally a Memorial Day weekend, pretty close, only a few weeks away. So here we go. Turn number 1. Morgan takes us to the green. And it'll be a problem in the middle, plus it'll be a TV in middle group. First one up is 11 of Nemia. And we have a problem also in the middle group when we get done. A 4 is not going to happen. Next up is Pendle. 6, not going to happen. Next up is Cravens. A 2, that will. A 2, 3, 2. A TV plus that, but holds him off. Reynolds holds him off. Next up is Wise. A 4 is not going to happen. And D, Scott Howard, last one in the group with a 3, 1, 2. And Gorman with having TV holds him off. Now we got to find out who has the problem in the middle group. Middle group problem. It'll be the 6th even. That'll be Nemila. See what kind of problem she has. And it's 66. That's lost engine out of the race. 11 cars out of the race. First casualty here at Charlotte. We thought the engines might have trouble with the extra 5 laps, but here on turn number 1, Nemila is out of the race. Now we'll see who moves up from the bottom group. Doc Soup doesn't. How about Sharper? No. Elvis? Yes, Elvis moves up to 19th. So we got 29 cars going into turn 2. Turn 2 is a problem in the top group. All kinds of problems here today. Let's see who has the problem in the top group. It'll be the 3. That'll be Philip Reynolds with a problem. A 62. Clutch problem, roll for repair. It's early in the race. That's the only good part. Takes a 7 for him to stay in the race. And he doesn't get it. It's an 8. So Philip Reynolds is out of the race with clutch problems. 64 car, Reynolds is out of the race. Now we'll see who moves up to the top and middle group. D. Scott Howard moves up to the top group. And from the bottom will be Doc Soup. And after 2 turns, we've already got 2 cars out of the race. One with an engine problem, the 11 car, and one with a clutch problem, the 64 car. Turn 3 is the middle group problem again and skill. Doc Soup just moved up, trying to get out of there before the problem happens. A 5 not going to happen. Wayne Scott has skill. 6 ain't going to work. Superstar has skill. A 151, but he ain't going to be able to move up with the blue 1. Jessup with skill. See if Harris can move up. Not with a 6. Pendle with skill. A 114. He gets Gorman. Goes from 13th up to 2nd. Matt Shaver with skill here in the 69 car. A 126 gets Keith Avalon, goes from 12th up to 3rd. Hunter with skill in the 35 car. A 321, that one ain't going to do it. Zoom with skill. A 5's not going to do it. And last one with skill is Wise with a 4, not going to do it. And we had that trouble. See who the trouble was in the middle group. 11, that'll be the 1 odd. That'll be Zoom having trouble. It's a 55. Odd problem. What kind of odd problem? A 25 for an odd problem. Pit crew error to the end of the bottom group. So at least she stays in the race. Let's see who moves up from the bottom group. And Mary Sharpshooter moves up to 19th. And we got a pedal to the metal. And it'll be the 26th place car starting it. So that's Sam Avalon. Let's see if Wisecracker Will follows. No, it'll be a one-man train. Going after Paul Govier. Gets him. Going after Sun. Gets him. Going after Trouble. Gets her. Going after ID. Gets him. Going after Bobby. Doesn't. So Sam moves up 4 places. Here on turn number 4. On to turn number 5. We got a top group of Control. Could be the first pass for the lead here. First up is D. Scott Howard. Morgan doesn't have Control, so it takes a 3, 4, 5, or 6 to beat him. A 5, though, that's not going to work. And D. Scott Howard was the only driver with Control in the top group. Moving on to turn number 6. We got a middle of TV. First up is Dr. Soup. And a 3-1-6 gets Randy Pendle. Takes over second. Soup moves up from 18th to 2nd. Next up is Amish Elvis. A 1-6-1-2-6 gets Matt Sharver. Goes from 17th up to 3rd. JB Gorman. Next up, to try to move into the top group. A 2-5-6 gets Wayne Bickers. Goes from 12th up to 6th. Keith Avalon. Trying to move up here. No, not with a 5. Next up is Hot Dog Cravens. A 4, no. Last one is John Wise. And a 6, no. Now to our first pit stops of the race. And it'll be the back group. 1 and 2 switch. And the back group with a shot and a fast pit. So here we go. First one up is Bobby Catalino, needs a 6. Doesn't get it. Next up is Carter with a 5. He gets it. He'll be getting a chip. Next up is Avalon. Sam with a 6. Doesn't get it. Jester needs a 7. He gets it. Trouble can't get a fast pit, but will still roll. Sun needs a 5. Gets it. Paul Govier needs a 5. Doesn't get it. Wisecracker Will needs a 10. Gets it. And Zoom needs a 4. And doesn't get it. Now let's see if anybody can beat Thomas Morgan out of the pits here. It'll be the 3 and a 2. So their first lead change of the day is Baker with a nice fast pit. Gets Morgan and takes over the lead here on turn 7. The 99 of Baker in the lead. Turn 8 here at Charlotte. And it'll be a pedal to the metal. And this time it'll be the 29th place. And there is no 29. So we'll roll again here. And this time it's the 25th. So Sam Avalon trying to move up again. See if anybody goes with him. Trouble does. How about Goliath? Yes. And last one, Zoom. Yes. So we got a 4-card train going after Bobby Castellano. Gets him. Now after Will. Watchcracker Will gets him. Going after the 19 of Sun. Gets him. Going after ID Gesture. No. So they'll move up 3 positions. Train does. Here on turn 8, after some nice pit stops, the cars was running good back there. Here we go to turn number 9. And we got a bottom group of a 5. That's Reflex. And Carter with Reflex and a chip. So he should be moving up as long as he don't roll triples. So it's the 6 even. So he gets Pendle, but needs to use his chip since he rolled his 6. Next up is ID Gesture with the chip. And it'll be 5 odd. That'll be Shaver. He gets him, but he needs to use his chip. Moves from 21st up to 17th. Next up is Paul Govier. 5 isn't working. And last one is Bobby Catalino with a 5. No. On to turn 10. And cross flags are out. We're halfway through the race here. Halfway point. And it'll be a middle group of Reflex. Mary Sharpshooter trying to move up to the top group. No. Next up is Carter, who just moved up to the middle group. No. ID Gesture trying to have a top group. No. Superstars next. A 1-3-3. 1-2, but he gets Morgan with the 3. Superstar goes from 15th up to 4th. Jessup. Well, Harris, see if he can move up. No. Wayne Bickers. A 2-5-2. Gorman holds him off because he has Reflex. Hot Dog Cravens. A 3-5-3. This time he gets Gorman. Bickers got him a little loose, and Cravens was able to take advantage of it. Wise is up next, trying to move back up to the top group. No, not with the 6 there. Keith Avalon trying to move back up. Gets a 2-6-2. And Howard holds him off, and that'll be it for that turn. Turn 11. And we got a middle group with Trouble in the middle group. Here we go. Trouble in the middle group. Hunter needs a 6 to escape it. He doesn't get it. He's involved in the accident. Keith Avalon needs a 6. He gets it. Wise needs a 9. He doesn't get it. He's involved in the wreck. Gorman needs a 5. Gets it. Bickers needs a 7. Gets it. Jessup needs a 5. Doesn't get it. He's involved in the wreck. Harrison H needs a 6. Doesn't get it. He's involved in the wreck. Morgan needs a 6. Gets it. Wayne Scott needs a 6. Gets it. ID Gesture needs a 5 and doesn't get it. He's involved in the wreck. Carter needs a 7. Gets it. And Mary Sharpshooter needs a 6. Doesn't get it. And with that, it means we go to the bottom group. We got the big one. Randy Pendle needs a 6. Gets it. Matt needs a 10. Gets it. Sam at Avalon needs a 6. Doesn't get it. He's involved in the wreck. Last week's winner is definitely going to make it through with the 12. Gets it. Paul Govier with a 7. Gets it. Zoom with an 8. Gets it. Next two got chips. If they need to use it, they escape. Son needs a 7. Gets it. Doesn't need to use the chip. Wisecracker Will with a 2. But that chip might save him, and it does. Wisecracker Will isn't involved. Last one is Bobby Catalina. Needs a 6 and gets it. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars involved in this wreck. We're in the middle part of the race. So they need a 7 or lower to stay in the race. First one up is Sam Avalon. Gets a 6. He stays in the race. Mary Sharpshooter doesn't. Mary Sharpshooter unable to fix her car. She'll finish 28th. ID Gesture. He makes it through. Harrison 8 doesn't in the 45 car. He'll finish 40. He'll finish 27th in the 45. Next up is the 81 of Jessup. Harris doesn't make it through. The 81 will finish 26th. And Hunter, who started this mess, can he make it through? Yes, he does. The 35 car makes it through. On to turn number 14 now with those 2 yellows. Flag laps. Turns, rather. We got a pedal to the metal. And the 24 car, so it's Sam Avalon. The only car. I think Sam started every pedal to the metal this time. Going after ID Gesture. Doesn't get him. Turn number 15. We got another pedal to the metal. And this time it'll be the 22nd car, Hunter. See if ID follows him. Yes, he does. And see if Sam tags along. No, he doesn't this time. 2-car train going after Bobby. Doesn't get him. And this is the 150 mark. Normally the Division 2 race would be over and Baker would have won, but we got 5 more turns. See if he can hold on and win the 200 instead of the 150 at Charlotte. And we got a bottom group of Reflex. Castellino with a shot to move to the middle group. A 3-1-3. And he gets Carter. Goes from 21st up to 13th. And ID Gestures the last car with Reflex in the bottom group. Gets a 1-6-4. And Son uses his chip to hold him off. Now our last pit stop of the race. First time the YRL Division 2's ever had 2 pit stops. And it'll be the bottom group. 6 and 5 switch. And let's see what happens here with fast pitch in the bottom group. Wisecracker with his 10 gets a chip. Carter needs a 5, gets a chip. Hunter needs a 6, doesn't get it. Jester needs a 7, doesn't get it. And last one, Sam with a 6, doesn't get it. See if anybody can beat Dunbar out of the pits. That's the only pass we've had so far. Sam beat Morgan out of the pits. The 3-car, and Doc Jimmy Superstar goes from 4th up to the lead. And here we go with 3 turns to go. Turn 18 here at Charlotte. And we got a top group of smart. See how many smart drivers is in the top group. Baker trying to get that lead back. Superstar is smart, so it takes a 4, 5, or 6 to beat him. A 5 and a 5. That 5 don't work. Doc Soup going after him. Gets a 4 and a 5. Doesn't work. Holds him off. 2 turns to go. Turn 19. We got a middle group of smart. Middle group with smart. Paul Govier trying to move up to the top group. A 1-5-1 is not going to get it. Matt Shaver trying to move up with a 1-4-2. And he gets Midnight. Midnight does not have the smart quality. Goes from 15th up to 5th. Randy Pendle trying to move up. With a 5, not going to make it. Frank Wainscott with a 4-4, and I ain't going to get it. Next one is Wayne Bickers with a 5-5. Nope. Gorman next up with a 4-5. No, that's it for that turn. White flag is out. The white flag. Last turn. Can Jimmy Superstar hold on to the lead? It'll be a middle group of a 9. So he will win this race. And 9 is a star. And last week's winner, Trouble, trying to move up. Gets a 5 and a 3, and not going to happen. Sun with a star. A 6, no. Zoom. A 3-3-2. Gets Baker, goes from 16th up to 4th. Midnight trying to get back up in that top group with a 6, no. Morgan, our pole winner, trying to move back up, no. 5 doesn't get it. Wayne Bickers says a 1-1-5. Takes Elvis, goes from 10th up to 2nd on the last turn, and that is it. And your winner, Jimmy Superstar, in the 33 car. '33 of Superstar wins the race. Second is Wayne Bickers with his last lap pass there. In the 72 car, gets second. Doc Soup in the 40 car finishes third. Zoom moves up to 4th in the 4 car. Matt Shavers in the 59 car gets 5th. And the top Division I driver came down. D. Scott Howard finishes 6th. The 35 car of Cravens, the hot dog, finishes 7th. Keith Avalon, who came down from Division I, finishes 8th. Followed by another Division I driver, the 79 of Gorman. Followed by another Division I, Elvis. So we had 4 Division I drivers out of the 6 finish in the top 10. Our pole center in the 01 Morgan finishes 11th. If you like the ones, starts on the pole, finishes 11th. The 00 of Wayne Scott finishes 12th. Another Division I driver came down. The 20 car Catalino finishes 13th. Finishing 14th in the 27 car is Randy Pendle. Finishing 15th in the 54 is Midnight, Rep Midnight. Finishing 16th, he led a lot of laps, was Baker. Got passed there at the end by Soup. Excuse me. And then later got passed by Zoom, moved him back to 16th. He was running up front all day long till the end there. Finishing 17th in the 19 is Sun. And last week's winner in the 55, Trouble, finishes 18th. And the last Division I driver, Paul Gavier, in the 55 car finishes 19th. Finishing 20th. He was shotgun to the field. In the 8 car was Will, Wisecracker Will, moved up 10 spots. How's it going, P-Jet? And the 72 of Carter finishes 21st. And the 35 of Hunter finishes 22nd. And the 77 of ID Gesture finishes 23rd. And last car still on the track is the 95 of Avalon. Alrighty. I'll try to get the Division II set up here in a minute. Get that done. Division I rather. We'll do that race, and I'll be back here in a little bit. You'll have a few minutes here, maybe a half an hour before I'll be back on. We'll get the Division II done. See you in a little bit. Division I rather.